They say success is just around the corner. But here's the problem. Corners don't come with signs. You don't get a glowing neon light telling you this is the turning point. You don't get a drum roll, a cheering crowd, or a blinking arrow pointing the way. Most of the time, it feels like you're walking in circles. Doubting, hurting, wondering if anything you're doing even matters. And just when you're about to give up, that's often the exact moment everything was about to shift. Let that sink in. You might be one hard decision away from everything changing. One more push, one more disciplined morning, one more rejection you walk through without folding. That's it. That's the price of the life you want. But here's the tragedy. Most people quit right before the fire forges them. They leave the gym after one tough week. They give up on their dream business after a few quiet months. They walk away from their potential because it's taking too long to bloom. But what if you're not far? What if you're just one step from a forged future? See, forging isn't about comfort. It's about pressure. It's about heat. A blade isn't made by sitting in cool air. It's hammered over and over under relentless fire. That's how it becomes strong. That's how it becomes sharp. You right now are being forged. You feel exhausted. Good. That's the fire. You feel like giving up? That's the hammer testing you. You feel lost? That's the reshaping of your identity. It's uncomfortable because you're transforming. Don't confuse growth with failure. Don't mistake resistance for a sign you're on the wrong path. Often it means you're finally on the right one. The people who make it, the ones you admire, the ones who seem untouchable, they didn't get there by coasting. They didn't just wake up one day successful. They walked through hell, quietly, alone. While everyone else was sleeping, doubting, watching from the sidelines, they kept showing up. Not because they always felt motivated, but because they made a decision. A decision not to quit. You've probably made 1,000 small decisions to improve your life. You've read, studied, worked late, woke up early, stayed consistent, but none of that matters if you walk away now. It's not about what you've done, it's about what you do next. Right now. In this moment, you're standing in the middle of a storm. You have two choices. Run for cover or walk through it. One leads to safety. The other leads to strength. There will never be a perfect time. You'll never feel fully ready. There will always be doubts. But winners aren't people who had fewer doubts. They were the ones who moved forward anyway. Discipline isn't about feeling like it. It's about doing it without permission from your feelings. Maybe you're tired of the grind. Maybe you're wondering if this version of you is even worth fighting for. But that's exactly why you must keep going. The pain you're in now is not punishment. It's preparation. Your future self is counting on you to endure, because they need the lessons from this season to lead in the next one. The problem with giving up is that it becomes a habit. You quit once, it hurts. You quit twice, it gets easier. By the third time, it becomes who you are, and slowly you start shrinking, playing smaller. Pretending you're okay with average, but deep down that fire doesn't go away. It just turns into regret. A quiet voice that says you could have been more. Don't let that be your story. You don't need to sprint. You don't need to leap. Just take the next step. Just keep walking. Crawl if you must, but don't stop. Because every step you take through adversity builds something inside you no shortcut ever could. It's carving out the kind of character you need to sustain the future you want. You say you're tired, but here's the truth. You're not tired of the journey. You're tired of walking without clarity. You want a sign. You want proof that it's all worth it. But the sign doesn't come before the work. The clarity comes after the consistency. After you keep showing up without applause, after you keep grinding when no one is watching, that's when the breakthrough comes. The mountain you're climbing isn't just about getting to the top. It's about becoming the kind of person who deserves to stand there, a person who knows what they're capable of, a person who can carry the weight of success without it breaking them. If it was handed to you without the hardship, you wouldn't know how to hold it. You wouldn't appreciate it. It wouldn't last. So don't curse the challenge. Embrace it. It's not there to stop you. It's there to sharpen you. You think this is the end? It's not. It's the bending point, not the breaking point. It's the moment where the universe asks, do you really want this? Most people whisper no, but not you. You've come too far. You've sacrificed too much. You've bled for this. You've wept for this. You've pushed through more than most people ever will. So take one more breath. Tighten your grip. Square your shoulders. because you're still in this. You're not soft. You're not weak. You're not done. You're becoming forged. That's what this is. Not failure, not falling apart. This is the heat that hardens the steel, the silence that builds the voice, the pressure that shapes the diamond. You won't always see it right away. Some breakthroughs come wrapped in suffering. Some wins don't feel like wins until much later. But that doesn't mean you're losing. It means you're building, quietly, powerfully. Think about this. What if one more day of consistency unlocks your opportunity? What if tomorrow the person who changes your life notices your work? What if your name is already being spoken in rooms you've never entered? But one T ever reach if you quit. You were never meant to live small. There's more inside you than the world has seen. There's a warrior that's been waiting to be unleashed. But it can only rise when you refuse to settle. You keep moving through the fog. When you remind yourself that pain is temporary, but quitting is forever. You're not here by accident. You've already made it through things most people couldn't handle. That's proof. Proof that you're stronger than you think, smarter than you feel, closer than it seems. You're not just fighting for success. You're fighting for your future, for your name, for the legacy you leave behind. So the next time you feel like quitting, don't. The next time it feels like you've got nothing left, look deeper, because you do. You have more in you, more strength, more grit, more fight. You're one step away, just one, from momentum, from clarity, from a forged future that will make this entire chapter worth it. So don't quit now, not when it matters most.